It's your boy Michael AFK.
It's your boy Papa Fozzie.
You got your KT.
And your boy Wolfbane.
Let's redo that. It's your boy Michael AFK.
Your boy Papa Fozzie.
You got KT.
And your boy Static.
And your boy Wolfbane.
Welcome to the C3S Show, main show. First, before we even get to all the crazy shit that we...
Your hand too much. Let me put this over here. I'm gonna be pissed.
First, we like to say thank you. This past week, we've gotten again over 10,000 views. We've gotten a lot of comments. We got over like 100 and something comments, mostly from two of the same people arguing with each other. Yeah, and then now they argue for 4 days straight.
Yeah, really?
They argue for 4 days straight. Y'all can look it up. Y'all can look on TikTok right now. They didn't stop until Wednesday.
That's crazy.
Damn.
I'm not joking. You can look it up. They didn't stop arguing until Wednesday.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Holy committee. I love y'all for that.
Yeah.
That is dope.
But besides that, we got a lot of comments. We got a lot of views on all of our platforms, and we're gonna make sure we have everything keep coming. I know we didn't post as much this week on those platforms as the previous, but don't worry, we got like 20-30 of them in the bucket that I've been working on for the past 2 days. So all of that's gonna be coming out soon. We got a lot of videos coming out this week. And I'm gonna go ahead and start saying this. Until things also keep clicking like how it is, these episodes will be posted every Wednesday. We will be filming them every Saturday. So when we start having them on lives, understand that when you catch us on live, you'll be seeing us live on Saturday at 3 o'clock. Well, let's be more realistic. You'll see us on Saturdays at 4 o'clock, and you'll see the actual episode on every Wednesday, because that's what's been happening and it's been more consistent. So that's to give you guys, like, if you're trying to catch the main show, that's when it's gonna be coming out, part 1 and part 2. If it goes longer, then it's gonna be a part 3. But outside of that, we got all of our other skits, reviews, question of the weeks, and all of those things also coming out. So,
and if you tune in early enough, you may catch some exclusives.
Facts. We'll be having Patreon soon.
And bloopers and behind the scenes.
We will be having some Patreon real soon.
Raw footage.
But yeah, just wanted to say thank you for rocking with us. I saw on Instagram and TikTok, as of right now, we have gained over 300 more followers with both of those combined.
All right.
So we appreciate you guys clicking with us.
If you see us on any of these socials, repost us, share it, do whatever you can.
Talk
we
about
appreciate it.
Talk about it, like it, comment, share it, all of that. So with that out the way, how was everybody's week?
It was
alright. Yeah.
It was a week.
I didn't even know I had a week this week.
It was about that, like that for you?
Yes, it was just like
How was your
fucking
week?
day.
How was your week?
Had a good day yesterday. Very good day.
You got you some poom poom.
Maybe.
It always goes down to the poom poom.
Poom poom's always a good day.
Yeah, it can make a good day.
But then this week I also watched Sinners. I enjoyed the movie very much. Very much. I need to see it. Surround sound and all that.
Yeah, you need to see it on the big screen.
But
Go ahead and say it.
I don't know how much to say on camera.
Bro,
Say it.
not right now. We'll spin back to it.
Okay.
What you finna say? How was yours?
Mine was. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
I got a housing situation secured for the future, so that's a good thing. Other than that, I'm straight, man. Everything's going good. You know, I'm good.
Yeah, mine's has been almost.
If anyone has a car that they're selling, I would like to buy it.
Just go to FB Marketplace.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I would do. My week was it was tiring. I had to do a lot.
And you went bald, I see. But
Didn't go bald.
yeah.
It's down to a little.
But I definitely got it cut. I'm starting a new skincare thing because my face was breaking out real bad.
That's why he's going bald?
No. When I got this cut, I decided to get my sides cut so I can like work on my whole face.
Cut looks nice.
Appreciate it. I wanted to go ahead and I'm doing the whole skincare thing, just trying to clear up my face, and because I know what happened, because I had went to the doctor and found out. But outside of that, let's go ahead. A lot of stress. It was that and shit like at work and stuff like that. But yeah. So
get it?
So go ahead and get started with all of the debauchery as we get to. Let me start here.
Hold on.
Alright, go ahead. Talk about your singers.
Oh, go ahead and talk about singers.
Let me hear it.
What you got to say?
Where should I even begin?
Where you started when you first talked to me.
What was that?
Don't say shit because I haven't seen it yet.
Are you serious?
I'm going to see it next weekend.
So we gotta skip it.
I said I can't.
We gotta skip it.
So when I come back next week on the show, we can both say it because I have seen it that Friday.
Okay.
They're probably gonna be fighting over the phone, like, bro, you should have told me.
That's a great movie.
Have you seen any of the
even know.
trailers for it? Okay, so certain parts we can talk about just because of the trailer.
My nigga cornbread.
Oh,
My nigga cornbread.
Yeah, I hate it for him. Cornbread is buddy off of 8 Mile. Yeah, that,
What?
that nigga, they did him dirty.
They always do.
Besides Senate,
Yeah, like,
Besides Senate, has anybody seen anything else this week?
what have
I mean, I
seen?
told y'all that I finished up with the Super Insane.
Your phone going off.
Not like
What have I seen this week?
Has anybody seen Thunderbolt shit?
I seen it.
I want
Me and him went
Was it okay? Was it good?
It wasn't bad. It was decent.
So, would you say that it was
Would you see it again?
on?
No.
So you want to see it again?
So yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't so good that I felt like I needed to see it a second time.
Okay.
Website it is.
Is it up?
Like everything. Me
Is
asking
it
that
up there
question, I know everything I need to know.
with
So, cool.
Avengers like they
I
said?
don't have to watch it. Cool.
Who said something with Avengers?
Didn't they say that on
They're
the
talking about. Wait, is this true?
Now it's
They're
called the New
talking about
Avengers. The team in
Well,
it,
yeah, I
the
figured
team
that the
in
New
it is
Avengers.
called the New Avengers now. Yes.
So they're the new Avengers.
Yes. Everybody who survives towards the end is the New
Why?
Avengers.
Why they're the new?
They're the New Avengers. Apparently.
Even centric.
Apparently.
Did you know that
Century too?
they're thinking of recasting for Jessica Jones?
Good.
Why?
I mean, I like the girl who played Jessica Jones, but I'm pretty sure they want to go with somebody who's a little bit younger so they can do like multiple movies with her because of what happens in Thunderbolts. So basically,
I don't think they're gonna use her for movies. I think they're gonna do just like with Daredevil.
no, because it's a chance that her character, and
Or they bring her in for Defenders.
that's what I was gonna go with Captain America. With,
Hold on, let's
with
take
Sam
a
Wilson,
let's
he's
take a
gonna have
moment
his
to
own Avengers.
let's take a moment to all recognize how relaxed you have to be like Wolfgang to have a good day like he was just having.
Who, me?
That man was in the clouds.
That man looks like he's a complete piece.
But
That's
it's-
how you relax Sensei style.
Let me answer your
Boy, I'm
question.
telling you.
It is not up there with any Avengers movie.
Okay.
It is not. It was decent. It was a good for me. I can't speak for Smoke, but for me it was like a 5.
Okay.
A 5 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
It was better. It was
what
better
would
than the
you-
Marvels.
So what would you put it up there with?
It was better than Marvel.
I would put it up there with.
Deadpool and Wolverine?
Fuck no.
Okay.
What is it?
Okay. Alright.
I'm trying to think about that. I would.
Shang-Chi maybe?
It's a little bit worse than that.
A little bit worse.
I didn't even see that one.
I would put it in the vein of it's like right between Captain America, the first Avenger, like when the first movie with Chris Evans.
That was a
Okay.
good movie though.
That's a good movie.
That was a good movie.
To a lot of people, it wasn't.
That
to
was
a
a
lot-
good movie.
I like it.
To us,
That was a good movie.
Okay, so then all right. I was trying to put it in the scope that they would understand.
Thor: Love and Thunder.
Hey, forget what they
Yes.
That movie.
That bad?
Love and Thunder.
It was better. It was better than Thor: Love and Thunder. I will
Okay,
admit
I'm about
that.
to say because I didn't even want to see that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like-
It was better than that. It was better than that.
Okay.
It was better. Once Christian Bale as the God Killer was amazing.
No,
But
terrible.
You didn't like him?
I did not. No.
You are fucking
I did not. No, I did not like him. No, bro.
You are fucking
No, bro. The information I got about God Killer and compared it to that nigga in that movie.
See, now that's where you're fucking up at. Because when you compare the God Killer in the comics to the nigga we saw on the screen, it is night and day. But who made the fucking movie? Disney.
That's the issue. Yeah.
So then it's not Christian Bale did an awesome job, but the character was butchered.
The character
because
was
that character, to use him, he is not a Thor movie level threat. He needs to be the next Thanos.
Exactly. That's how terrible. That's
He
how bad
killed
he is, bro.
all the gods in the comics
And put their souls
in the sword.
Yes, bro.
The sword he's using to kill them, all of their souls are trapped in it.
So they just didn't portray him well on.
They just didn't portray him well.
what I'm
That's all that
saying.
ended up happening.
Yeah.
Christian Bale was great.
Yeah,
They didn't do the character justice.
Gotcha.
That's what that is. That's what that is. Yeah. I'm not gonna let you hold him like that.
Okay, I wouldn't say it was the actor. It was the character.
It was the character. That's what it was.
Okay.
Cause the story before, like, you see everything that he's doing that was occurring, that is real. Like, he did lose his child, and that's what set him on a war path. That did happen, but like they didn't show, like, he should have killed Zeus. He should have killed Hera. He should have killed like all of those gods. He should have killed at least 10 gods before he got to Thor for you to fear him. That's why I'm like, he's an Avengers level threat. Instead of using Kang, they should have used him.
Okay.
That's what I would say. But
Oh, did y'all see that Nicolas Cage is playing John Madden in his
biopic? Yeah. I'm happy about that. But you don't like Nicolas Cage.
I think he'll do fine in that because it's a boring role.
Because it's a boring role? You are tripping. Your hate
I'm telling the truth.
Your hate of Nicolas Cage is insane.
No, y'all see the stardom. I see the actor. So.
No. I see the actor.
Man,
I see
the box office.
No, the fuck I don't. Because he don't got a lot of box office in a long time.
You see that
but he's
horror movie he was in?
The what movie?
The horror movie that he's in on Netflix. You see that?
Which one?
I got it. What's the name of it? That shit sucks. Like hell. But if you watch, you go, oh, he didn't. Yes, he did.
No. Nicolas Cage has movies where he's phoning it in. So, but when he's ready to show it,
Face Off is fire.
When he's ready to show it, Face Off was good.
I'm saying, like, that was a good movie for him. Yeah, Ghost Rider, yes. National Treasure, cool, I give it to you.
It was,
you know what I'm saying? He has a couple hits in there, but it's like he gets boring as fuck after a while. Too.
He gets bored.
He gets boring as fuck.
He just sometimes just takes the money. But when he's ready to like show some shit, he's one of the best actors on the fucking planet.
With all that said, I might just have to agree with Santo a little bit on that.
What movie did he show that?
Like, the biopic may be a little boring.
Most biopics are boring.
That's the only reason he's gonna kill it.
Most biopics are boring.
Yeah.
Biopics are meant to be like Oscar movies type
I like
shit.
the American Dream biopic. That was a Michael Jackson one.
Yes.
Long lived.
But that was also like
Long
6, 7, 8 hours. This shit was long. That was long.
But it was good.
It was good as hell, but that was long. That wasn't even a movie. That motherfucker, like, I remember seeing it on MTV or whatever it was, and the whole bar said the American Dream Michael Jackson story for the whole fucking day. I'm like, oh,
that shit.
it's a marathon. No, it's one movie. It's one movie. It's one movie. 6 hours. Long.
Up until he performs Billie Jean.
Yep.
And that shit is smooth. I still go back and watch that.
But you could tell that they wanted to tell the story.
Yeah, they did it right.
Sometimes those movies just got to be 6 hours.
I watched it too. I said, I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, sometimes you just, if you're gonna make it right.
That's fact.
So sometimes that means that you're gonna get a 6 hour cut. Just chop that thing up into part 1 and part 2. That's what they should have did. That's what they should have did. That's it.
Looking at it, it made it bad when they hit commercials on you.
Yeah.
They hit commercials on you. It was like,
because they'll hit commercials on the really good parts.
Yeah.
Michael, what did I say? Now, see, here's your thing with Bounty.
Maybelline commercial.
It's like, but his dad was about to hit him with the belt. Y'all don't want to see that. You want to see this with Bounty.
No,
I want to see that. Yeah, but nah.
So Thunderbolts, where would you?
I would put, like I said, okay.
Who is the best character in the whole movie?
Her dad.
Okay.
I heard that.
Red Guardian was the
Okay,
best
yeah,
part
yeah,
of
yeah.
the whole movie.
Okay, bet.
He was the best
'Cause I
part.
still do have to go see it.
He was the best part of the whole
I guess
movie.
I'll see it.
The dude who played Sentry, he did okay to me.
I think he's gonna do fine in Century anyway.
Yeah.
He's gonna do fine in Century.
Now you,
I think he's gonna do fine in Century.
where do you rank Sinners?
I was saying.
Cause you said 7 out of 10. No, that was for something else, wasn't it?
That's something else. I forget what.
Have
But
you seen
Sinners?
Immaculate yet?
Immaculate? Nah. I'm watching it tomorrow.
To put me on a roller coaster of emotions.
That movie is one of the few movies
Yeah,
that
yeah, you felt,
yeah.
You gonna Santo? You gonna love the music? when you-
Yes.
I believe you.
It's one of the few
Watching this
movies that I actually
to make
said
me
was
hate
was damn near 10 out
a
of 10.
character,
It was damn near
to
perfect.
make me hate,
And not the character that I know that
I give it a 9.5.
the character that I know who you're talking about because you had said fuck this person. Yeah. I agree.
I agree
I give it a
too.
9.
For just that split
For
moment,
that split moment,
everything got fucked up.
I give it a 9.5.
Yeah, it's damn near perfect.
I wouldn't give it a 9.5 because of that.
I feel like it's higher than that. I said it's damn near. I get like a 9.9.
Yeah, about 9.9, 9.8.
Yeah.
Depending on how much that part just pisses you off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll give y'all my review next week
For sure.
Oh.
because I'm going to see it. I'm going to see it at 7:00.
When he said what he said about the
In the morning?
No, hell no.
Oh, I was about to say.
when he was
That-
holding him,
Good matinee.
he said that thing about
He got that
I'm not
early
65.
Daniel
nigga, what the fuck?
Radcliffe cannot play Wolverine.
Oh yeah. So this is hold on, no.
Hold on.
So this is what
Hold on.
no. This is what me and him both had
What-
because
hold on. What was just said? What did you just say?
Daniel Radcliffe cannot play Wolverine.
Why not?
Exactly.
I'm a second what he says.
No,
but
why?
go first.
Why not?
Because we watched the movies y'all told us to, and I still
I
don't
don't give
believe
a
it.
fuck.
He did not perform on
He didn't
Wolverine
perform like
level.
y'all said he would in those movies I watched.
He did good.
Have you
He
not-
played
He did
his
okay.
part. He did what he was
For
supposed
Daniel
to do,
Radcliffe.
and
He did
most
alright.
he carried
I
all
feel
those
like-
movies. I'm not gonna lie, but to play the character Wolverine,
And he can't cuss.
he cannot do
He
that
cannot
shit.
cuss. For
He
shit.
cannot play that role.
Have y'all not seen his movies?
I think y'all are
we just
going
said
more.
we did.
I think y'all are going more off of the appearance versus
Yeah.
what he would actually
That's,
how
that
he would
would
actually
make
play the character.
sense. That
Before
would
you
make
continue,
sense.
I like to state because I am going to talk about this after we get on this topic. After we finish this topic, appearance is 40% of a fucking character.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all have gotten so used to Hugh Jackman, y'all don't know how the fuck Wolverine actually look. He is 4 foot 9, 10, 11 and jacked.
Played Marvel.
So before
Did
you
I
say
just
anything,
say it was because of appearance?
no, I did not say that. I just said first off.
Not by the way he would actually play the
Hold on,
character
first off,
of Logan.
First off,
Did not say it's because of the appearance.
let me say this real quick.
You're literally saying what I
I
said.
said stop pretending like a character 40% of a
I
character.
know it doesn't look like Wolverine.
No,
I
no.
know it doesn't look like Hugh Jackman. We all know
No,
that.
I'm saying, so appearance wise, he already got it. Acting ability, because if you seeing him as Harry Potter and seeing him in other things, like for instance, a lot of people didn't want Robert Pattinson to be Batman. I thought he did a wonderful job in the Batman.
Robert Pattinson is a better actor than Dan Radcliffe.
I don't disagree, but he did a wonderful job as the Batman. But you also see him in a bunch of other things that leaves you with, oh, there's potential there. I look at Daniel Radcliffe as there's potential there. I think he would be a wonderful Wolverine.
You can't cuss.
You don't have to cuss to be Wolverine.
Yes, you do. With
No,
Wolverine,
you don't.
It's not violent.
You don't.
Especially being that
You
he's
said he's
working
not
with-
violent. What movie have you? What
Especially
movie
when he's
was
working
he
with
given
Disney.
where violence was necessary?
Oh well. He was given.
You know what? I got a better question. What movie did Hugh Jackman do that showed that he was going to be a great Wolverine before he was Wolverine?
What movie did he do?
Yes.
I'm going based off of him being Wolverine. You're asking.
I'm asking do
the
you
first
think
time
you
I ever saw
do you
him
think
was in Wolverine.
do you think he's a great Wolverine?
Yes.
Do you feel that way? So if I said he did these 3 movies before he did Wolverine, do you, because it was only like 3 or 4, do you think that this nigga who's just a stage actor coming onto the screen would actually be a good Wolverine? Better thing. Did you expect that from Heath Ledger as the Joker?
So if I could finish what I was saying, if I were to go back and see that, because the first time I ever seen Hugh Jackman was Wolverine.
Okay, so what about Heath Ledger?
If I were to go see that before that and be like, oh, I didn't think he could have did it, I would have said that.
Fantastic. What about Heath Ledger?
First time I saw him, I seen him in a little sitcom he was in with that girl. What was the name of it?
You know what else you saw him in? Troy.
Yep, that too.
He was in a lot of things, and he didn't show none of that.
Okay, he's also better at.
So how you know that he's not gonna do a good job if?
I think he won't do a good job.
I mean, I'm not saying he won't do a good job. There's plenty of people who, on their first performances, did fantastic.
So what are you saying then?
He just don't like Dan Radcliffe as Wolverine. That's all it is.
Nah, he really don't. He can't hold up that status of.
How you know that?
That status because we watched it.
We didn't see that with you.
It happened in the movie. It was obvious. He didn't have.
Do you believe Henry Cavill will make a good Wolverine?
Stop. Go ahead, ask your
Do you
question.
believe Henry Cavill will make a good Wolverine?
Yes.
Why do you think he'll make a good
I think he's a really good actor.
Okay.
I think he can pull off anything you ask him to pull off.
And that cameo he did, he looked good as a Wolverine.
Not just that, but if you asking me between him and Daniel Radcliffe, who would I prefer? I would prefer Henry Cavill. I would, but I love Daniel Radcliffe as Wolverine. I think it's a great option. I think if your dream casting is Henry Cavill, yay. After that, for me, it is Daniel Radcliffe.
I'm sorry, I don't feel that way, and I'm not just talking. And look, I'm not just going off of Harry Potter. I'm not just going off of Jungle. I've seen other movies. I don't think he can do it. He would have to literally go on screen and prove me wrong, and then I will come.
I think he will.
I will come over on here and physically say he proved me wrong, but he can't. I don't think he can do it.
I will actually have to say the same with that.
I think he will, and we gonna.
I think he'll do a great job.
I think he gonna surprise both of y'all.
Yeah.
And then when he do, I'm gonna stare at you in the face, close as shit. I'm just be like this, and we're gonna have the camera on for 10 seconds, and you gotta stand there and just deal with it.
And I would do
that. And then
that.
at the end of the 10 seconds, you gotta be like, you was right. And I'm like, I know. And then I'm gonna walk away.
And when he completely flops, if that ever happens, if he completely flops and be boring as fuck, like I think he's gonna be, y'all gotta do the same shit.
That's fine.
Yep.
So cool, we can agree on that.
The only ones that'll mess up that sync. The only ones that'll mess it up is Disney. Disney.
Oh no, y'all can't say that. No, we're not talking about Disney and none.
And we're talking about.
Oh, now that plays a factor.
No.
Now that matters.
Studios do play a factor.
Yes.
Studios do play a factor.
Yes.
You're an actor. You know studios play a factor.
So now if he flops, they're gonna blame.
No.
I wasn't saying that.
Now they're gonna blame it on Disney if he does a bad job.
You know the difference between what?
Let's be honest. If he does a bad job, y'all gonna blame it on Disney.
No, I'm not.
He did his part. It was just a story. Oh no, he did his part. No, he can't do it. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you're an actor, so let me ask you a real question. And if I'm gonna lose my shit if you answer this wrong. Do you think a movie can suck ass but an actor shine? Absolutely. Why the fuck you think that can't happen with Daniel Radcliffe?
I didn't say it couldn't. I said if that happens.
You just started to make it seem like if the movie's bad.
That's what y'all are gonna do.
No.
I never do that shit.
Never.
If the movie sucks, or like if whatever he appears in as Wolverine, if that's complete shit, y'all are gonna find some way to credit him still.
No.
If he's bad, he's bad.
If he shows up not looking like Wolverine and everything like that, we have to pay attention to his acting.
That's what I'm saying.
So
perfect
what
example.
we're saying is, if he does a good job,
if he does a good job, cool.
Then that's what we're saying.
Perfect example.
If he fails as an actor,
then we're gonna rip his ass.
Yeah.
But perfect example.
And you gonna be correct. Y'all gonna be correct in what y'all say.
Perfect example. I just got done watching the Thunderbolts. I just said the best person in the movie was Red Guardian.
Yeah.
He's not the main character.
Right.
I could give 2 fucks less about old girl.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah. I mean,
he was fantastic.
Yeah.
Sebastian Stan playing Bucky, it wasn't his best Bucky performance. It was, okay, you realize this is just basic. It's an oversized cameo of him in the movie. It's not his movie. The dude who plays Sentry, I think he's fine. That's how I feel about it.
I think they've been screwing over Bucky.
I do too. But I think he's just fine. Right? Red Guardian's the best part of the movie. You want to know who number 2 is? The nigga who was Captain America before Sam. The one that they gave the shield to, and he ended up killing the old dude in the street.
Yeah.
The white dude. Him. Okay. He did fan.
Did he really?
He murdered that shit.
Okay, that's interesting.
I was thoroughly shocked by his performance. I was like,
I didn't think that was.
Yo, he did a wonderful job.
Okay, that's interesting.
So when I say, but overall the movie was fine.
Okay.
So my point being,
was it better than Shazam?
I'm talking about the aura of what makes Wolverine.
Wait, which Shazam? The first or the second?
With Daniel Radcliffe.
No, because the first Shazam was a great movie. The first Shazam was a great movie. It is not better than that. But I put it with the first Captain Marvel.
I ain't like that movie.
It's around there.
I ain't like that movie.
It's around there.
It's the best out of her movies.
I ain't like that.
It's around there.
I don't like.
That's the best way I can put it.
That's like watching.
Hearing it puts me on the notion of Slick Black Adam. As far as where you would rate it.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can deal with it.
It's not ass.
Okay.
I can deal with that.
Yeah.
But you
It's
will,
like Black Adam.
you will find yourself bored on some parts.
Okay.
But like overall, it's a pretty good thing to just watch.
Okay, that's what. Yeah.
I mean, because then I don't like using Black Adam because it's The Rock. You know, like.
Because the ending wasn't like, wow. When the void happened, shit got real.
Yeah.
When the void happened, shit got real.
Okay.
And like legitimately, me and Jerry, we was we talking, not the whole movie, but we talking.
Yeah.
And when the void happened, we both was like, oh shit. And then when people start, we both like, oh shit. Now the problem with that is because we know the comics, how they kind of fix things. Although it was fine, it wasn't. This is gonna make me sound like a fucking just juggerhead man. It wasn't like a climactic fight.
Okay.
Something happens, but it wasn't like power friendship. That's what happened.
I heard that.
Power friendship. I'm not joking. Legitimately, power friendship. That's the best way I can put it.
Past that bullshit.
Yeah.
Past that bullshit. I'ma still watch.
But you should. Y'all should see it. It's not something I would tell somebody don't go watch.
Right.
But I guarantee you're gonna be like, oh, I don't need to see it twice.
So does it open it up? Does it open up more potentially good movies for Marvel?
Yes.
It does.
Well, 2 of them.
Okay.
Then that's Fantastic Four, and it's whatever Avengers movie is gonna come out with Sam Wilson being Captain America. Whatever movie that's gonna be with him leading the Avengers. Those are the 2 movies that this movie made me excited for.
I know. So what is this? What is the Thunderbolts like? What's the timeline for that? Because I know
this is right after Captain America Brave New World.
So right after the one that just happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is right after that.
Okay. Because I know like the next one, it's supposed to be another Spider-Man, and then it's supposed to be
the next is Fantastic Four.
No, I know that's coming out next.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like in the phase. Like,
no.
It's more.
Ironheart is the last.
5 or 6?
This is 5. Ironheart. This is the end of phase 5.
Ironheart ends phase 5.
She's getting her own movie.
No, the show's about to come out.
She's getting a show.
The show's coming out.
Okay.
That ends phase 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So technically, movie wise, we just saw the end of phase 5.
Show wise, it ends with Ironheart.
It ends with Ironheart.
I gotta see Fantastic Four though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I gotta see that.
Yeah.
All right. So let me pivot real quick. The reason why I was saying the whole thing that I was saying about 40% of the character is the look is because that can determine how good of an actor you can be with certain roles. For instance, not everybody can be a villain. If you have a baby face, if you're gonna be a villain, it's always like a nuanced way of being a villain. You're not technically a villain, you're just a psycho.
Yeah.
So like
Split.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like it's certain.
He's a phenomenal actor.
So sometimes your appearance can hamper you. You see what I'm saying? Bella Ramsey as Ellie in The Last of Us is pissing me off.
I didn't. You know what? I didn't even watch it because I saw her the way she looked.
I'm not ready for it.
I didn't even watch
it yet. I ain't ready yet.
I ain't watched it.
So let me say this plainly.
Yeah, I haven't watched it because of that.
Let me say this
I
plainly.
haven't seen any of it.
Bella Ramsey
She does not look like.
I want to say this to you personally.
I don't know
if you
what they
ever
were thinking casting her.
She don't look nothing like the character.
because we're getting traction. I'm gonna say this plainly. I think you're a great actress because she's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You should have never been Ellie.
Nope.
No. You should have been Abby.
Now let me say this. Her as Ellie in the first season works. I got over the.
No, not adult Ellie though.
Not adult Ellie.
Not adult Ellie. No.
But they also
Not adult Ellie.
fucked this whole season up too.
She can't even been the swole bitch, Abby.
Nah, no.
No.
But let me explain something to you. So,
And didn't they make her old?
Abby?
Yeah.
Nah.
I heard
they're
they
the
made
same
her
age.
old or some shit.
They're all the same age. Here's the thing, right? The Last of Us viewership just went down like 90% because of this. I'm not trying to get political, but it's just certain things you shouldn't have in certain things. So the game, although pisses me off a lot, part 2, it's not a terrible story. But in the show season 2, it is god fucking awful. Just Bella being Ellie and Dina, their relationship does not work. Because it is clear that the girl playing Dina is not attracted to the girl playing Ellie, Bella Ramsey. No, It is staunchly like, oh, you just pushing through.
Really, you can tell like that?
You can fucking tell. And the reason why you can tell is the reason why you can tell because as good as Bella Ramsey is as an actress, you know how I always say you can tell when somebody is an actor and somebody's an actor.
Yeah.
The girl playing Dina is fire. She is carrying. I mean what I'm saying. She is carrying the season, and she not the main character. Bruh, I'm watching, and I'm like, I want to, like, you know how you gotta have one of my favorite scenes ever in all movies. It's from Batman v Superman. The close-up of Ben Affleck staring at the Robin costume, and you can see his head subtly shake from anger and hurt. It's one of the most, if you know acting, it's one of the most intense and most beautiful sequences because it's like, it's anger, it's hurt, and there's love because I did this to you. I'm the reason you got killed. Subtlety, right? They have the light on Ellie. The camera pans about right here so you can see her face. She's holding the guitar and she's looking down. Now in this moment, she's supposed to be sad, depressed, and thinking of her father figure, Joel, who just got his head caved in like a month before this, right? That's where her mind's supposed to be. And when I tell you when you see it, you don't feel none of that. You feel none of it. Now, mind you, I love the games. I think The Last of Us Part 1 is one of the greatest video games ever fucking made. Pedro Pascal as Joel worked. Her is and you don't realize
Man, pissed off over here.
You don't realize how good somebody is until you remove them and everybody got to stand on their own. Mm-hmm. Pedro is so good of an actor that now that he's not in the show, everybody's flaws is showing. He's
a great actor anyway.
But do you not understand that? That means that while he was on set, that means that while he was on set, you were better because he was there, which means he probably was guiding you.
Yeah.
Hey, no, you should kind of move like this. How you want to do it? Well, you need to do this, do that. But now that he's not there.
And it shows. It does.
It shows.
Because it shows.
So.
It shows.
I say all that because I'm trying to get to the point about old girl who playing Dina. First off, let me get to homeboy Jesse. Jesse, the guy who was in the game, great job. The nigga who is playing him in the show, nigga cold. Okay. Nigga cold. Cause the dude who's playing Jesse in the show is cold. Like, bro, killing it. He had to save them. He grabbed her and she was like trying to be like, she's been kind of arrogant Ellie is being.
Yeah.
She said something, and you know how you normally like kind of get frustrated, like, man, shut the fuck up, right? But like when you see it in TV shows and movies, it's kind of like, oh, you're trying to force that. When he said it, it felt like he really meant shut the fuck up, because he was like, I bet, like, and she keeps saying stuff, and he's like, can you just be quiet? And he kept moving, and I'm like, oh, he felt like, I'm annoyed with you, bitch. Shut up. Killed it. The girl who's playing Abby, doing a good job. Okay. Best actor in this, I keep forgetting his name, but it's Smoke's favorite actor, buddy who was in the Batman, the black guy. He's in it. Masterpiece. Beginning of this past episode, he was torturing one of the people that they're going against, right? Mm-hmm. And somebody was like, well, he was torturing them, and he said, so are you going to talk? And then it's a pause, and he leans back, and he's like, I know you're not going to talk, because you just don't talk. Y'all don't talk. Mm-hmm. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Now this man is sitting here naked, and then you just see the camera just looking at old dude, and his face, I promise you, as I'm watching, I'm like, oh, this nigga's a murderer. like you know how some people kill because it just needs to be done? I'm like, oh no, this motherfucker has lost it. Because at this point, I'm like, oh, you're enjoying this. This is not even just about getting information anymore. This is about
doing it.
This is about doing it. Mm-hmm. That shit sent chills down my spine, right? Mm-hmm. So you see, so I say all that to get to Bella as Ellie. There's screenshots of her because people are like, why did you give us this? How she shoots a gun, how she's moving. So why do you feel like they made that decision on making her as Ellie? I genuinely think that they looked at her face and her body, and they thought she was gonna do what old girl from Stranger Things did.
Oh, you thought she was gonna glow up?
They thought that she was gonna grow up, because from season 1 to this, it took about 2 or 3 years for them to do. So I think that they thought, oh, in like 2 or 3 years she'll look more adult and this and that, and everything will work out. That is not what happened.
I about to say I looked at a picture of her. She looks exactly.
She looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of threw them for a loop a little bit. But I also think that they thought she would have gotten better as an actress in that same time span. Because they greenlit season 2 by episode 3 of the first season. So it's like they could have just went ahead and made season 2. They said we're gonna wait like 2 or 3 years before we make the next one, which means they were giving her, to me, they were giving her opportunity. Go do another movie. Go do another TV show.
Chance to actually improve.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, because they knew that. Here's the thing: when, like I said, when you watch the first season, it is so good. Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey together, it worked. It did.
Yeah.
When he's no longer in the picture, it's
after he dies, right?
After he dies, it's night and fucking day.
Okay.
It's like, what happened to you?
Damn.
So now
he was God.
But here's the crazy part. So now that he's gone, and now we're following her. You're the main character. How is it that bitch?
She has the lead now.
She's the lead.
You ever seen The Last of Us the game?
No, I know that, but I'm saying like she's
the lead. But Dina, who's supposed to be her girl, is rolling with her right now.
No, like I play the girl. What I'm saying is, like,
but the girl who's playing Dina,
she has to carry now instead of Pedro. And
the girl who's playing Dina,
she can't.
every time you see both of them in the screen, first off, their scenes together will piss you off, because it's like, I thought you was on a revenge path. Why are you joking and shit? But outside of something like that, them two together, when you're looking at like, act your ass off, it's kind of like.
How does she do like the scary scenes and shit when they have to fight them clickers and shit? How does she perform?
Oh nah, those things is easy because it's two girls running from something.
How does she perform how does she perform though? Like,
Bella's not a bad actress.
Yeah.
It's just she doesn't work as Ellie. So that's strictly an appearance. In those appearances part of it, but like cause your face matters.
It does.
You have to be able to show emotion on your face. And if you cannot, and Ellie from the video game, because you said you played it, she showed her heart is all right here.
Oh, absolutely.
Every time you see her, it's nothing but rage and pain. when she's holding that guitar, she's thinking about Joel and she's playing it in the theater, you felt some shit. Because your attachment to Joel, they already did that in season 1 as far as it making you feel for Joel. So you should be angry that and you should feel for Ellie in this moment.
Like
and
that
when
whole game, you say, I would have killed this bitch.
right, but in the TV show when she's playing the guitar, you don't feel that, and it's like I'm giving you a chance to.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
Appearance does play a part in that. You have to be able to make somebody feel something.
Understandable.
So once again, I haven't seen neither season 1 or 2.
Season 1's worth it. It is so
sounds
worth
like
it.
it is.
It's so good.
So you already know what my question is then. Would you recommend watching all of it?
Would you recommend only watching season 1?
Okay,
Or do I
I
just need to watch season 1 and just be like...
Personally, you can watch season 1 and that just be it. But but before I have to say this because people have been talking about this week and I'm putting this episode out Wednesday. I'm not shitting on lesbian relationships. I promise you. I promise you I'm not.
This sounds like it's gonna be interesting.
Yep.
Wrong path.
In the game, Dina's pregnant.
Right.
She tells you, oh, I think I'm pregnant. And there's an argument in the game that happens between Ellie and Dina. Because Ellie, reasonably so, this is a suicide mission. Bitch, leave. You're pregnant. Go home. I'll take you back home. In the show, I'm pregnant. And it's so monotone and it's so lame how she says, oh, so I'm gonna be a dad. That's what she says. There's no argument.
That was all she said?
There's no argument. There's no fighting. There's no, oh, we should panic. There's none of that. There's nothing but happy, oh, I'm going to be a dad. Now, we are on a suicide mission. I just found out you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Are any of us responding that way?
Hell no.
No.
Go home.
Yes.
Like she did in the game.
Right.
Right around this time.
I'm with Santo. That all that she said was,
Yes.
I'm going to be a dad.
Yes. Now, mind you, there's a fingering scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
They go ham. And you don't see her hand on clip, like you don't see this. But you see her on top of her doing the motion, right?
Right.
This is why I said the girl playing Dina is a killer with acting. Cause like I said, you can tell when somebody's just not attracted to somebody. But in that moment, it was like I could see that she was like, I'm a rip this scene. And I believed it for a second. I believe that she was enjoying what was happening in the moment.
Yeah.
But after that, you can see after the whole I'm gonna be a dad and they're talking and stuff like that, they finally do end up having an argument. But they only have an argument. Now mind you, both these chicks, because the apocalypse has been going on for more than 20 years at this point, right? Mm-hmm. Both these chicks were born and raised in this whole time of apocalypse, right?
Right.
So there could be some like, oh, this is just normal type shit. Why the argument didn't happen until they saw a bunch of dead people on a wall, and on top it says, you will love her. Because it's a cult that they are basically going against right now. That's when the argument happened. Nah, you're pregnant. This is so stupid. Like, even the way
they messed up the pacing.
Yeah, and even the way she's like reacting, it's not believable. She's like, oh, I'm so stupid. I can't believe it. And you're pregnant. But the way she said it, there's no real delivery. You get what I'm saying? Like she's talking. I'm gonna act something out for y'all. So she's doing it like this. I'm so stupid. I can't believe it. I got you. And you're pregnant, and we're here. I should have never did this. Now that's how she looks. This is. I'm just gonna do like 10%. I see the dead bodies. Oh shit. I really got you doing this with me. No. We need to go because now I'm looking at this and I can tell that we've made a stupid ass decision. And you pregnant? Nah, we gotta go. You see what I'm saying? There's stutter, there's positioning. She moves as if it's her first time acting, and you can tell she's not ready to carry a franchise. Okay. And I'm not gonna hold you. When I saw her in season 1, this is why I said Pedro Pascal is the reason that I was dumbfounded. He was so powerful as Joel that she looked better than what she was. And there was a lot of people who told me and reviews that was like, she's not gonna be able to carry season 2 alone. And I was like, nah, I think she'll be alright. Episode 1 and 2, Pedro's in it. So I'm like, I'm right. She doing fine. The moment he dies and everything shifts. And I'm just like, wow. One person can really make you fine.
I'm really glad I don't have that problem with Poker Face.
Yeah.
I'm really glad I don't have
But you want to know something though?
What's that?
Damn near everybody in each episode is a heavy hitter. She got no choice but to bring it. But she's also really good. Yeah. So like, and that's why I say, like, if you're gonna watch it and you are gonna watch season 2, I'm not gonna tell you not to watch season 2. Yeah. I would just say expect that change to happen. Okay. But
what does it come on?
It's on HBO.
All right, bet.
Yeah. I would say expect that change. Outside of that, outside of her, on everything I love, outside of her as Ellie, the rest of it is actually pretty damn solid. Okay. Yeah. Because they have people who know how to bring it. Yeah. And those people are bringing it. Okay. Like, it makes me scared for when she has to act with some of them.
Maybe I'm biased because Ellie is what made me want to play the second game. And the fact you telling me that this girl did not do no.
Did you play the second game? Yeah, you're gonna be disappointed.
Oh, so you haven't even seen her.
But here's the thing.
But if you go in just looking for one character, then you're
but like the other people who was rolling with Abby, everybody else, like it's still good, but you will feel some type of way about Bella as Ellie. You're gonna feel some type of way about that.
I didn't even like her the first time I seen her. I ain't gonna lie.
I was with you.
I still say check it out though. I was with you. At least the first season.
I was with you.
I was the first season.
I was with you because
like. You've seen the first season.
I've seen the first season.
Okay.
Yeah, I was. So you have seen the first season. Yeah. So I was with you. So yeah.
The first season, yes.
First season, fire's a motherfucker, right? Third episode, although it's hella gay, great fucking performances by both of them, wasn't it? The two dudes, episode 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a beautiful episode. Yeah. Like if you're gonna tell. I didn't like.
It was implied in the game, but they actually
showed it. Yeah. But my point being is this: it was. I don't, like I said, I don't mind gay or lesbian relationships. Just tell it in a way that I will fucking adore.
Yes.
And there's certain movies that yeah, and yes, and there's certain ones that do it good, and there's certain ones that don't.
Why you shake your head, bro?
In The Last of Us, the TV show, episode 3 is so fucking good that I slick forgot they was gay.
No.
They wasn't kissing every fucking time you saw them.
Not every single time. It was an actual like nice, loving home.
If it was a guy and a girl, it would have been like one of the best things ever, right? It was a beautiful love story.
Right, yes.
That's the point I'm making. It was a beautiful love story from beginning to end. Episode 3, it's only 1 hour. I bullshit you not. If you can put your two gay guys away and just watch it, even if you gotta pretend one of them is a girl, just watch it. I guarantee you're gonna be like, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. So I give season 1 all the credit in the world. One of the best seasons of television I ever watched.
But you wouldn't say don't. You wouldn't say base the whole thing off of the game.
No, you can't. You can't, because some things in the TV show, they just never happened in the game. But it's from just season 1, it's damn near the whole video game.
Season 2 is where
a lot of things differ. It's where a lot of things differ. But they kind of have to some extent, because a lot of shit is like going on.
Each episode like an hour long.
Yeah, it's like 45 minutes to an hour, depending on like what's going on.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Like they add some context to some things. don't get attached to a lot of characters, because even in the video game, I would tell people that because people die. People get murked.
Call that last of us for a reason.
Just you fuck with them when you fuck with them.
You fuck with them when you fuck with them.
Okay, cool.
Because it's gonna be, because to this day, I'm not gonna say because I don't know if you ever gonna play the game or if you're gonna watch the show, but there's two guys, and you know what I'm talking about, the brothers, where when I first played the game, and mind you, I played the game in 2013 when it came out, so I was fresh to everything. When I was playing it, and what happened, I was like, no. In my room in college, they were like, what's wrong with you? I was like, no, this is not right. I do not agree with this at all. And I ain't touched the game for like 2 weeks. Then I played it again, because it's just gonna make you feel that way.
Okay.
It's just gonna make you feel that way. If you love characters, like you get attached to characters, you're gonna have those moments. When this is technically not a spoiler, but when Tess dies, I felt some shit in both game and TV show. It's not until like when she's about to die that you realize, oh, y'all was fucking. Like, you don't realize that her and Joel were like fucking until she's like, if there's anything here, if you feel anything for me for this, I was like, oh, y'all been fucking. Because it's just the whole time they're how they talk to each other, it felt like colleagues. Like we work together type shit. It didn't feel like a connection. But when she said that, I was like, oh. And it's not her fault, it's his. Because, I mean, that losing your daughter in your arms would do that to you. so yeah.
Wait, did the same thing happen in the show? I can't remember.
Yes.
No, I'm talking about when the daughter...
when she died.
When she said like, go like...
Yeah, all that happened. I felt everything I felt when I first played the game.
Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely check it out.
Yeah. Now, got that out my system, because I need to say all of that. I need to, because I'm pissed.
I've been waiting for the debates and everything.
The what?
What's the word I'm looking for? The debauchery. There we go. Debauchery. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nah, things about to get wicked. Go ahead and say what you want to say.
Yeah. But before that, one more show to talk about real quick, because I had y'all watch it today.
Oh,
I'll get y'all thoughts on it.
Poker Face 5. Mm-hmm. He just showed us one episode, and it was the one with and it was the one with the mortician. Let me just say.
I'm watching it.
Mm-hmm. Let me just say. I thought he was gonna get away with it for 1 and for 2. God damn.
What is it on?
Peacock.
Yeah.
Okay, cool,
it is. I only seen one episode. It is fantastic.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. It was fantastic.
And a lot of the episodes, like season 1 was really gonna capture you.
Yeah.
Because it's basically her on the run from the mob, going back to work with them, screwing them over, and now being back on the run for sure.
Yeah.
But it's really just a whole thing of, I'm just going about my day, and I get caught up in bullshit. Shit happens.
Yeah.
Shit just happens.
Yeah.
So it's definitely tough. And I told you, like, for like the first 20-30 minutes, she's not even in the show.
Yeah, if that's how all of them are, I'm watching that.
Yeah.
I like when things kind of get like different.
Now, the first episode of season 2, there's quadruplets. It's a murder scene and it's quadruplets.
Okay. You want to have that as its own episode that you had text me, or do you want to talk about it now?
What?
The link thing.
Oh, no, I'm kind of its own thing.
Okay. The same thing with what you had sent me, because you didn't put it in the group chat. You didn't put it in the group chat like I told you to.
Because I didn't know if I was coming or not.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll talk about that off camera, and we'll try to do it. So, all right, Tonic. Things trying to get a little crazy and wicked, which means we're about to start arguing about superheroes and all types of stuff.
Okay.
Football discussion.
Football discussion.
You want to do that first? Go ahead.
Oh God.
Okay,
Who wants to go first with their schedule?
Are we really about to do this shit?
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
I'll excuse myself.
Where's my
Give him your mic. Unless you want to talk in the background. You want to talk in the background? All right, cool.
Okay, I'll go first.
No, I'll give him the mic. I'm not going to be commentating for shit.
Hey, are you going to be doing about this?
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Has anybody watched Andor?
Not yet.
No.
Okay, then don't worry about it. You watched it? Okay, don't worry about it. All right, my bad. Go ahead.
I'm so far behind.
It was good.
I'll be sure.
It was good.
Heavy D.
I can't take that from you. I gotta actually watch it.
Listen, there's a lot of Star Wars things I don't like, but Andor's good. Andor's good. Andor's good. It's like it.
Did you like Rogue One? Did you like Andor?
Rogue One and Andor is totally different.
Okay. Well, I gotta watch it myself though.
That's fine. I think you should.
You going first with your schedule?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't want to do anything. Week 1 we got the Buccaneers.
I feel like it's a loss for y'all.
No, it's not, because it's at home. We're gonna win that one. We're gonna lose on Mayfield. Week 2 is the Vikings. Depending on their quarterback situation, that might be a win.
I'm sorry, say that again. Your week 1 is who? Tampa.
And we're at home.
I feel like it's a loss.
At home?
I feel like it's a loss for them.
Okay. I think y'all gonna lose that game.
I feel like it's a loss for them.
I think y'all gonna split the series, but I think they're gonna beat y'all here and y'all gonna beat them at theirs.
We never win Mayfield. We always beat them.
Oh, you right. No, you're right.
And it's opening day.
Yeah. It's opening day. Remember.
Okay.
Who's y'all starting quarterback?
It don't matter.
They do.
No,
It don't matter.
they announced it was Penix, right?
It don't matter. Atlanta taking game 1.
So we got Bucks first.
Yeah.
That's dope. Vikings are next. It's at Vikings.
That's
Depends what JJ can do.
I feel like it depends on what JJ can do. I mean,
Yeah, because if Sam Darnold was still there, I'd be like, y'all lose it.
Sam
Yeah.
I like y'all lose
If
it.
Sam Darnold was there, that's definitely an L.
That was a toss up.
But since it's JJ, there's a
It
chance.
is. I don't know. And I don't know.
Just I'll give you that as a W. So you 2-0 right now.
And then we got Panthers week 3.
I don't know about that one.
We're gonna split the series with you.
I'm only saying that because Bryce was
You
balling,
wanna know what-
and Bryce did put the beats on y'all
And they
last
got
year.
another
We're gonna
receiver
split the
too.
series with you.
They got 2.
Oh, they got 2.
They drafted 2.
Hold the fuck up.
You got your schedule?
We can split that one.
You got your schedule too?
It's gonna be a Jeffrey.
I'll say that's a dub.
They're gonna get that one.
So that's 3-0.
So nice.
That's 2-1. That's 2-1.
Oh no, my bad. Yeah, that's 2-1.
We're not beating the Commanders.
No, 2-2.
So that's 2-2. We're not beating the Bills. That's 2-3.
Yeah.
I don't know. Y'all might surprise us.
We're not beating the Bills.
Is it at home?
Yeah, it's at home.
Y'all might surprise us.
You might surprise us with that. We'll give you that as a dub.
Yeah.
So that's what 3-2.
Now, depending on this one, it depends if Mac Jones or Purdy and stuff. Because he played San Fran.
If it's Mac Jones, y'all.
It's-
If it's Mac Jones, y'all losing. If it's Purdy, y'all winning.
I feel the same way.
You feel the same
Where's
way?
it at?
It's it 49ers.
Yeah. If it's Mac Jones, y'all losing. If it's Purdy,
I feel the same.
y'all winning.
Yeah.
It
So
depends on the quarterback.
just we'll just.
But if it was here in Atlanta,
Y'all probably winning that.
Yeah, y'all know winning that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Then we play the Dolphins. That's a dub.
I don't know. Depends on her. It depends on her tour.
Yeah.
You home?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Yeah. So what's that?
Then we
4?
play New England. That's a dub.
Yeah.
At New
Yeah,
England,
that's 5.
Then we play Indianapolis.
That's a win.
That's a win.
Yeah, that's
regardless.
that's 6.
This is gonna be our win over y'all that season.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
7,
that game. Then the Saints. That's a win.
8.
The Jets. That's a win.
I don't know about that.
That's a win. We're gonna.
You think y'all gonna beat Justin Fields?
We never lost to Justin Fields.
Okay, so what? That's 9. That's
I give it
9.
9 only because it's the Jets.
Okay.
I don't know about Seattle. The reason why I said
I don't know about Seattle neither. I want to say y'all, but I don't know. I don't know.
Toss up with y'all.
That's a toss up. I don't
I don't know
know.
about Seattle.
Sam might.
That was at home, but I don't know about Seattle.
Yes,
But
we'll
Sam
say that's
Darnold-
we'll say that's an L.
Sam Darnold, Cooper Kupp, so I think we're gonna lose that one.
We'll say that's an
Yeah,
L.
we'll say that one's a no.
And then this is the Buccaneers game we lose right here.
Okay.
Okay.
So we play Kyler with the Cardinals at Deerfield. That's a dub.
Yeah, that's a dub. So that's 10.
Rams. That's a
That's
dub.
an L.
Then we're gonna beat the Saints again.
Yeah.
So y'all realistically got 11 wins. At worst,
I said
worst,
10, 9.
you did say 10, but I'm saying at worst 9. At worst 9.
At worst 9.
At worst, y'all should win 9.
At worst,
At
9,
best,
12.
y'all might get 12.
Y'all might get.
We
12.
might get 12, but I feel like looking at this, the low is 9. Definitely.
Yeah, the low end is 9. The low end is 9. If y'all do not win 9 games, fire that nigga. Fire that nigga. Go
Mine is
ahead.
actually pretty interesting.
Go for it. And y'all got a lot of additions too.
Opening day, we got the Jags.
Ooh.
Y'all winning.
I think so too.
I think y'all gonna win that.
Really?
I do.
Yeah.
I really do.
I think we get to see what Travis Hunter can do for sure.
I think Travis Hunter gonna ball, but I think y'all gonna win.
I think he's gonna ball.
I think Travis Hunter gonna ball.
I think he is gonna ball, but I think we're gonna win.
I think he's gonna ball on both sides.
I think Trevor's gonna fuck up.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Trevor's gonna fuck up.
That's gonna be the reason because of Trevor.
I think Trevor's gonna fuck up.
Then we go and play the Cardinals.
That's a win.
That's a win. We already said the Falcons. We're gonna split.
Yeah, so that's 3.
Then we got the Patriots.
4.
I don't know. We tend to even out with them.
Mm-hmm.
Last year I think we beat them, so we might lose to them this year.
Oh, okay.
Might. Then we got the Dolphins. I'm chucking that one up as a win.
Okay. So let's say 4.
Yeah. I'm gonna chuck that one. That one I'm checking. We are. Yeah, we're on.
That's 4.
I'm giving us that one. Then we got the Cowboys.
Okay.
Alright.
I think they're going to beat us.
And we're in Carolina.
We're losing. We're losing. That's 5 for them right there.
Then we got the Jets.
6.
Then we go and play the Bills.
That's an L.
At Carolina. It's a L regardless, but yeah. Then we got the Packers.
That's an L.
Yeah, that's an L too.
Especially being that we in Green Bay in the wintertime.
Yeah, that's an L.
Then we got the Saints. I think y'all
probably gonna split it.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So that's 7. That's 6 or 7. I think that's.
And then win the homer though.
Yeah, and then of course the Falcons. We already said we're gonna split.
Yeah.
Then we got Brock Purdy or
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
If it's Mac, y'all losing.
How late season is that one though?
We're at San Francisco, and that's in November.
If it's Mac, y'all losing. If it's Purdy, y'all winning.
Yeah. Then we got the Rams. That's a L.
Yeah, that's a L.
Then we got the Saints, which we said we was gonna split.
Yeah.
Then we got the Buccaneers.
Now that's the good question. Do y'all think y'all gonna win both games or split?
With Tampa though.
I think we lose both.
Y'all split.
Think we lose both? Okay.
I think we lose both games.
Okay.
Y'all lost both to Tampa last year.
They split with them last year.
Y'all might do it again. Y'all could.
The only reason we split was because we was on the back end of the season also.
Yeah.
Just like we're always on the back end with the Bucks.
Yeah, they are, and Bucks had already clinched.
Right. So it's kind of
after the Bucks had beat y'all, they clinched.
Right. So it's kind of like, and do we play? Do we not play?
Yeah.
Then we got the Seahawks, who.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Where are we playing at?
Right now.
We're playing in Carolina.
With Seattle?
I still don't know.
With Seattle, I still don't know.
Sam and Cooper Cup can fuck y'all up.
Why do they say flex games on here?
Because that means that your game might end up going out of the country.
Okay. So we got 2 flex games then. The one against Seattle, and then the last game against the Bucks.
Y'all gonna lose that last one.
So that's your whole schedule.
And we're in Tampa. Yeah.
So I